Hi friends, Miss Hazel here.
And Miss Kate.
Oh, my hi friends was a little squeaky. I'm very excited. I haven't made a video in a while, so I'm happy to see everybody. Today we're going to do a sewing project. We're going to sew a fluffy cloud. Now, I used fleece, so it is really softy. It could really be your pillow, or if you wanted to hang it up in your room, it'd be kind of fun to hang it up. But I picked the softiest fleece I could find, and so as soon as this is sewed, I'm taking it home and putting it on my bed because it's really softy. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make it. So let's see. All right, so I made a pattern out of some paper, like this paper. Could use newspaper, and then I cut 2 pieces of the same exact shape of my cloud. And now to sew, the first thing we're going to do is open up. Both sides are kind of the same, so I'm going to move that over, and I've got my rainbow, and I put them in order. But if you want you could do different color ribbons if you like, or you could do all one color, and I used gross grain ribbon that doesn't fray. So that would maybe be something you'd want to look for if you're going to buy the ribbon. So then I'm going to put it up, put them on here, kind of space them out how I like it. Maybe I would just do it one at a time. I've got a needle and some thread. I've already sewed it. And I'm going to take a minute and just put a couple stitches on each color of the rainbow to just hold it in place. And I think my favorite sewing scissors are over here. Okay, just a couple scissors. It isn't, you don't have to be perfect, because when you put your cloud second piece on top and you sew it, you're going to lock these in again. You just want to keep them in place. So I would make another little, I don't even think, if you're careful, I don't even think you need to make a knot. Now make my next one. Just put a couple of stitches on. Like that. You just want to catch it. Don't pull it too far. Actually, that's probably even enough. Cut it, and then you just want to hold it in place, because you're going to sew it on. There's yellow. Okay. Quiet.
It is quiet.
Been very like springtimey projects.
Well, and then this one, April showers bring May flowers, so we're getting ready for.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have some rain in April.
Yes, it's been a little bit rainy here lately. Okay, so there you go. You don't have to be perfect. You just want enough to hold it in place. I'm kind of doing it super fast. You could put a couple stitches. You decide. Whatever you think is enough to hold your. This one I'll just put 2 in, so you don't want to be sad that your rainbow fell off before you were done sewing. And purple, because they're such pretty colors. Okay, now crazy sewing there. Okay, I've sewed each one on. Trim it up a bit, trim. Okay, there we go. So now you've got your rainbow coming down from your cloud. That's got to be on the inside, all right? You don't want to see that. So take your cloud, lay that on top. There we go. Make sure everybody's lined up. And then you can use pins if you have pins, or we use these kind of fancy little clips. Just clip everything in place. And now you're going to sew all the way around. You want to make sure to use small stitches because you don't want your fluff to come out. I just did a running stitch, but you can do a blanket stitch, or whip stitch, whatever. And you want to go all the way around like I've done here.
And if people want to learn about those different stitches, they could look at a different video.
Yes, we have a different video. I didn't bring the thread over, Miss Kate. Would you pass me the thread?
I will pass that thread to you.
Okay.
Look, my hand will come right in.
Here comes Miss Kate's hand. Okay. All right. So I think that you know how to do regular sewing. So maybe I don't need to show you that. I'm going to get started. I'm threading up my needle. Okay. I'm going to thread up my needle, and I'm going to start sewing. And I'll see you back in a minute. Hi friends. So you can see what I've been doing. I started and I sewed all this edge. I made sure I sewed nice, tight, small stitches so that when I put my fluff inside, it won't poke out. But I need to tell you that because I'm using quilting thread, so it's a little bit thicker than really thin thread. It's a little bit easier to see and to work with if you're a new sewer. So it's a little bit thicker, and then I picked a needle that's for, it's not quilt. Oh, I'm sorry, the pack of needles is over there. It's called, and maybe it's embroidery. What is the, what is the, sorry, you guys, just it's crewel, Crewel. So it's a little bit bigger needle, but it's nice and sharp and has a good size eye for you to thread. And then quilting thread, so that's easier for small hands, I think. Now I've sewn all the way around, and I'm going to stuff it with fluff. Miss Kate and I like to go to the department store, and we buy pillows there, because we find that the pillows can be less expensive than buying a bag of fluff from a craft store. So that's what we like to do. And the fluff is clean because it was going to be a pillow.
And it's really soft.
And it's very soft. So now I've left the top of my cloud open, and I'm going to make sure I stuff it and make my cloud really fluffy. I'm going to go into the edges.
We've had a lot of really fluffy clouds around here lately too in our stuff.
I know. I think I want a little bit more. Put as much as you like to make sure you get a nice fluffy pillow. I think maybe one more pull. Okay.
But make sure not too much so you can't close it.
Yeah. And then we've got these wonderful clips that you can clip it closed. Clip it up so you know where you're going. There you go. Miss Kate and I just discovered these. We were using pins, but pins can be a little pokey. So I like these clips better. So I've got my 3 clips, and I left my thread here. I'm going to do some quick stitches. Just making sure that I'm close enough. And as I get to this guy, I'll take it off and use my fingers to hold them together. My needle's nice and sharp. Back and forth. Very excited, Miss Kate. I'm taking my pillow home with me today.
It looks very nice on your bed, I'm sure.
Yes. All right. I wonder if my daughter's going to try to take it.
Probably.
She loves pillows. I may have to make her her own too. Okay, finishing up so you can see. I do love to sew. There we go. My last one. Good work. I like to put 3 stitches into one spot so that it doesn't come unsewn. So I'll do that. There we go. And I'm going to trim off my extra thread, and then snuggle my pillow. So there you have it, a fluffy cloud pillow that you can make for your very own self. So thank you for joining Miss Kate and I today for another project with Alameda Arts. If you sew a pillow, take a picture and send it to us on Instagram, because we love to see what you make. Hashtag Alameda Arts Fun. And if you like this video, you can subscribe below, and then you know when we've got new stuff out, you can see what we're up to. So thanks for joining us. Take good care of yourselves.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, friends.